together as a team, probably still searching a little to get the best out of their captain, Dennis Schroeder, dynamic player, one of the most exciting players at the FIBA EuroBasket. And it's all about him finding his rhythm with this team and being that leader and playing that style of game that they need him to play.
Well, it's important that Dennis recognizes that he trusts his teammates. I think it's a great sign for Germany that so many other players have stepped up and played so well. Franz Wagner has been outstanding. You know, Maodo Lowe has been a great complementary piece in the backcourt. You look at Nils Giffey, you know, Johannes Voigtman, Daniel Tice, you know, Wobo off the bench. Again, these guys have played their roles extremely well. Gordy Herbert has structured the team, created a really good environment, and again, they performed well in Cologne as a result. Now you would love to see Dennis also assert himself with a great team performance here as we go to the knockout stages in Berlin.
So the player's been introduced to the crowd, and these amazing scenes here in Berlin. What a city, great city. Obviously, the history off the basketball court, but it's a city with a big basketball tradition as well, with Alba Berlin, obviously a host 2015 at the FIBA EuroBasket, and boy, the people in this country are hoping that this is a special German team that's going to bring home the title, just like Germany won back in 1993.
Well, you look for those opportunities in life, you look for those opportunities as an organization, and they've created a really positive start in Cologne. They have another opportunity here with a winnable game against Montenegro, but Montenegro will not back down. They will not give them the game. Germany has to come out here and with their performance, win the game in advance. Again, really great start, and let's see how they get off to the knockout stages here in this important game.
For the national anthem of Montenegro. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Germany.
So national anthems played, and the real pressure game begins now for, well, both of these teams. You got to win enough to get here, and the expectations are high. They're sky high, really, for Germany being the host and hoping that they can advance to the quarterfinals. Luis Castillo from Spain, Martins Kozlovskis on the left from Latvia, and Paulo Marquez from Portugal on the right are refereeing tonight's game. All the teams going for that magnificent EuroBasket trophy. And imagine what it would be like if even you got to the final to play for that trophy and to get there. And that's the type of thing Bojan Dublevic would love. Been an incredible player throughout his career for Montenegro, for Valencia Basket in Spain, and look at what he's done in this tournament.
Montenegro through the years has produced some outstanding front court players. Bojan Dublevic is the next. He's been a key producing player for the team here. Again, Kendrick Perry, their naturalized player, has also been a spark. The 1-2 punch, Perry on the perimeter, Dublevic in the post. These guys want to show up and create a nightmare scenario for Germany.
Bosko Radovic, the head coach, and getting ready to match wits with Gordy Herbert of Germany. So that is a tall task indeed. And Germany, again, I think the widely accepted reality is that Germany have come out of the group of death, and they were impressive, and it took a great Slovenia team, or a solid Slovenian effort anyway, to beat them. So Dennis Schroeder, we were talking about him.
And Jeff, look, it's like, hey, we want more from Schroeder. We need more, and he's 18.3, 6.8 assists, 87% free throws. Again, he is having a very impactful EuroBasket. But again, the great sign is players like Franz Wagner and others stepping up, playing their role so well for this German team. I don't know if there was a more impressive German player than Franz Wagner in Cologne.
I'm with you. I think at least before that Slovenia game, I think he kind of cooled off a little bit. But look, Gordy Herbert there with the grayish hair, all black suit, from Canada, played for Canada at the Olympics back in the 70s, 76 I think it was.
Has had an outstanding coaching career, mostly with the Frankfurt Skyliners here in Germany. He's a really proven, experienced coach, and he's done an outstanding job with this German team in terms of creating structure and roles. And you've seen a settled, solid German effort to this point. Now, the big question is, how do they respond on their home court? Sometimes teams react a little strange to the pressure of playing important games at home. Hopefully they can settle into the game, find the rhythm of the game early, and get off to a good start.
Well, they've come from Cologne, where the arena was just massive, to a smaller Mercedes-Benz arena in Berlin. Newer, obviously more modernized, but here we go. The starting five: Dino Radoncic, Nemanja Radovic, Bojan Dublevic, Peter Popovic, and Kendrick Perry. And a good bench coming for including Drobnjak, Nicholas Simonovic, Pavicevic, Mihailovic, who you know, coming off the bench and playing important minutes. And for Gordy Herbert, it's interesting to see what starting five he's going to go for. Remember, he had started Weiler Babb a lot, but injury has put paid to his participation for this game anyway. And he's going to be watching from the sidelines. So you've got Johannes Voigtmann, Franz Wagner, Daniel Theiss, Dennis Schroeder, and Andreas Obst, with Lo Giffey, Wobo, number 18, Justus Halitz, Johannes Thiemann, and Christian Sengfelder.
Nice insertion into the starting lineup for Obst, adds that three-point shooting dimension to your offense. And again, then you can keep the strength of the bench. Let's say this is a home game for several of these players. Alba Berlin products, Maodo Lo, Joe Thiemann.
And
Nils Giffey.
Yep. Nice mustache. We will listen in.
Daniel Pitt. All right? Listen, jump ball right here. Listen. All right. Daniel, you got it?
Achtelfinale FIBA EuroBasket. Round of 16. Und wenige Momente vor dem Start sind wir jetzt.
So Popovic also in that starting five for Montenegro. Schroeder again. Remember, he got ejected from, at the end of the game against Slovenia. Things weren't going well. Luka Doncic really kind of almost, they set up a, I don't want to say targeted him, but they set up a mismatch where it was really difficult for Schroeder to guard Doncic, and he really went after him, and it was a frustrating night. Schroeder also got kicked by Goran Dragic, which kind of got under his skin, and his reaction ultimately, one of his later reactions, got him ejected.
Tip-off zum Spiel mit Bojan Bogdanovic und Daniel Theis. Let's go! Und erstmal bei Deutschland.
Well, good evening, everybody. We've just passed 6 p.m. local time here in Berlin, and the round of 16 battle between Germany and Montenegro is underway. Germany in the white, winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the right, and already a little Euro step from Franz Wagner, but then misses the shot. Kendrick Perry to Dublovic. Dublovic not shying away, getting down low, and missing with his short little jump hook. Voigtman spinning his way in. Theis isn't so nice with that shot, and it's back to Montenegro.
Both teams feeling each other out right now, trying to get a rhythm for the game.
Popovic passes, and missing from three-point range was Nemanja Radovic. Schroeder drives in. Oh, he gets rejected. What about that from Perry? Germany wanting goal interference, but Perry has other ideas, and he goes to the other end and scores the first points of the game. That's a little message.
Great block, and then a nice finish. German bench wanted a goaltend on that play.
See his averages, Perry. Oh, nice pass. Goodness gracious me, Schroeder. Born to entertain. Oh, Gordy Herbert. Again, look at this. Oh.
Between the legs pocket pass. There's no ball pressure applied to Schroeder. He was able to play at his own pace. And again, you can see the skill and talent when he can go at his own pace. Theis is very good pick and roll player for Germany. One thing that Germany's been missing has been the low post scoring inside presence. And we'll see how that impacts them here in Berlin.
Pass goes off the hands of Dublovic.
Montenegro trying to establish post position at the rim. They really want to get Dublovic involved here in the early going.
Popovic not able to stick to Obst, and he makes him pay.
And Jeff, that's just too easy. You cannot allow that much separation to a three-point shooting threat like Obst. Too easy to get open, too easy to get the shot off.
That was, oops, he got away.
My bad.
Obst.
My bad, coach.
Dublovic. Obst with the long rebound. So Germany, here we go. Theis! flushes it. And Montenegro has seen enough. They call timeout. Here is Schroeder teaming up well with his Braunschweig, fellow Braunschweigian. Braunschweiger. And smiles on the faces of Germany as they head over to the bench for the timeout.
Onda nestrpljivo, sačekajte da napravi poziciju, dajte mu loptu. Play, next offense, four down. Hajde malo, evo.
So, Jeff, in the early going, we see if Schroeder is allowed to play at his pace without pressure, without impact at the point of attack and pick and roll, he will be able to set his teammates up here with beautiful passes, Tice the recipient on both times. Again, more ball pressure needed from Montenegro and better team defense from our help side.
Perry had the first points, but it's been all Germany since. Dublovic strong with the basketball, and he's fouled by Schroeder. Or Voigtman. Voigtman trying to take it. Yep, and they do call it on Voigtman. Dublovic appealing for 2 free throws, but they're going to say it was not in the motion, so Popovic is going to inbound the basketball. Popovic, excuse me. Perry, that's a long 3. And Schroeder getting in, Wagner with the follow. And Montenegro survived that one. And the turnover. Montenegro cannot afford to do that. Great hustle, Voigtman gets it over to Wagner. Dino Radonjic trying to stick to Schroeder, and Schroeder hits the 3. So far, so good for Germany, 11-2. See, Schroeder's averaging, as you said, more than 18 points per game. Perry finally stops the rot.
Good offense there. Montenegro drew the switch. They got the ball back to Perry. Shot the ball with confidence.
To Tice again. Shot clock about to expire. Schroeder misses, and Montenegro get the rebound. So round of 16. France won in overtime against Turkey in the first game. Slovenia pulled away from Belgium in the fourth quarter in the second. And they're going to call the foul on Germany, and they're going to talk it over. Voigtman thinks that the referee on the baseline believes it should go in Germany's favor. Watch this.
Dublovic so strong on the block, posts up, uses his body so well.
Ooh.
So you can see Tice was in the act of reaching, but he took the elbow. It looks like the second contact above the head Tice took on that low post defensive possession.
Well, Tice took one for the team there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Goodness me. I understand where Gordy Herbert's coming from, having seen the replay.
100%.
I mean, that's.
And I think the referees will explain, like, Daniel, if you do not reach your elbow, the elbow's not going to hit you in the face. But again, Germany will argue the other side. Tough call, but I think the right call in this case.
Well, reaching, you see a lot of reaching, but I agree. I mean, it gives the referee every opportunity to make that foul call. Perry, Obst, puts pressure on the rebound, and Simonovic not able to collect it. So checking into the game, Mauro Lowe, as Wagner goes out, Olst goes out, and Niels Gaffay as well comes into the game. And it doesn't matter who comes off the bench for Germany. It seems like every person that does, we say, boy, this guy has had a really good EuroBasket. They've all had it, so it's kind of like we don't really have to say it, do we? But they have all been outstanding coming off the bench. Gaffay. Jump shot. It's almost a rarity to see some of these guys miss, like Gaffay, Lowe, Obst. They've been so good. Popovic over to Perry. Dublovic, tough catch.
Germany's just got to be careful of switching into those matchups where Dublovic has a guard on him. He can make him pay. A lot of times we've seen teams attack on the perimeter, but if they switch with a guard, Dublovic will give them definitely a post-up option for Montenegro.
Mihailovic into the game, Drobnjak into the game as well. And Dublovic is just such a leader, so combative, and he's just gotten so, over the years, just such a good player.
And Mihailovic off the bench can be a really effective scoring weapon for Montenegro.
But just how valued Dublovic is as we look at the lob missing, and Drobnjak comes the other way. On the bounce pass to Dublovic. Now the quick pass. And good shot, Simonovic. The crowd doesn't like it. Daniel Tice really taking him for the team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's taking hits, he's taking contact, but again, you cannot play for calls in EuroBasket. You've got to stand your ground, you've got to play through the physicality. Referees said, hey, that was not an offensive foul. You can't give up your position in an effect to try to get a call.
So here he is, Simonovic at the line. And completes the three-point play. Wobo in the game, setting the pick. Mauro Lowe, Gaffay. Simonovic, great job after the rebound, getting it out quickly. Drobnjak. Mihailovic gets it down low. Simonovic again. And Mihailovic, high arcing mid-range jump shot is good.
That's what he does. He attacks the score. Again, he can be a really key factor off the bench for Montenegro.
Don't look now, Montenegro shaved the deficit to just 1 point. Johannes Timon in the game as well. Schroeder left his feet, not knowing what he was going to do with the basketball, whether he was going to pass it or who to pass it to.
Again, look at Mihailovic, quick ball skill, pull-up jump shot. He's got a good feeling for that mid-range game. But Germany's got to play stronger and tougher. They're too worried about hits and contact right now. Adjust to the game. Strong plays.
Mihailovic driving in. On paper, you think this again, just like the last game, that Germany should be prohibitive favorites, but Montenegro, they're tough. But Timon comes out, and as he has done so many times in this FIBA EuroBasket, kind of sparks Germany.
The German guards do such a good job getting into the paint. That time Lowe rejected the screen, got to the middle, and hit his teammate for three.
Drobnjak got into the paint. Here's Dublovic. Dublovic coming out, guarding Lowe. Lowe finds his way in. Oh, boy. They're not going to give him the three, so he'll just drive in for the layup.
Beautiful. Just using his dribble to create opportunities for himself right to the rim. Keeping Schroeder and Lowe out of the paint is so difficult for opponents.
Mihailovic loses it. Here comes Mauro Lowe. Schroeder. There's Timon. And Timon misses the shot. He complains for a foul.
Play strong, finish your play strong through contact.
Another three from Perry. Nope, this one does not fall. And after getting it to one, they trail by 6 now against Germany. And Timon catches it, tries to get the shot up before the foul.
Number 22,
Mauro Lowe has been one of the key factors for this German team's success as a secondary ball handler, able to run the team as a point. But again, it's so difficult to keep these German guards out of the paint.
Final minute, the first quarter. Wagner, 7 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Terrific effort from Wobo, one of the fan favorites.
That's all he did in Cologne in Group B. The effort plays, the hustle plays. He's played his role extremely well. Here he is getting an extra possession for Germany, hustling after a loose ball, throwing it off the Montenegro defender.
Certainly was, I think, a far from being a lock before this summer of being in this squad and selected for Germany, and Wobo has really made the most of the opportunity after a great season at MHP Riesen Lewisburg. Obst. And Timon rebounds it now low. Inside, they don't want to allow him to drive. This is where he's tough, so he'll step back and he'll hit the three.
So good creating space with his dribble, the step back, so consistent hitting those shots.
Oh, Drobnjak misses everything, and Franz Wagner has to launch it right at the end and hits it off the backboard. Montenegro fell behind, closed the gap to 1, but Germany reopened a 9-point lead. They're up 19-10 at the end of 1.
Big difference here, 3-point shooting. Germany hitting 4 in the first quarter. Montenegro only 1 of 8. We saw earlier the slow start shooting threes from Turkey. Then when they started to hit some, they got back into the game. Germany building their lead. Rebounds as well, 14-9 for Germany. 4 assists to 1 assist. Germany 4, Montenegro 1. Really good start for Germany. And let's see if Montenegro can respond.
So 5 points for Lowe, 5 points for Tice. Schroeder Timon, Obst, each with 3 points. Balanced scoring for the Germans.
I like Kendrick Perry's approach to the game. Mihailovic off the bench. Obviously, Dublovic in the post.
Well, scanning the barcode to get courtside 1891 in your smartphone for video stream, schedules, scores, and Mike, so much more. Videos, interviews, features. I have to really watch my time because I find myself completely engrossed
You have
by all
to
of that
limit
stuff.
your screen time at home. Limit your screen time because you're always finding that interesting statistic on the app.
Second quarter underway. And Dublovic has it, backing up Wobo. Oh, great defense by Wobo, and Dublovic travels.
But again, as Montenegro tries to establish Dublovic, they have the good high-low look. They've got to do a better job with their post-entry passes. They've been off the mark, and he's had to give up the good post position he's had, and it's allowed the German big men to really win position in those one-on-one battles.
Doncic asked to please tuck in his shirt by the Portuguese referee, I believe. Lowe, Wagner, Wobo, Timon, and Obst on the court for Germany. Obst in the right corner where Mihailovic is trying to keep an eye on him. Timon just so strong with the basketball. Simonovic tried to knock it away. He wasn't having it.
Just attack the closeout and finish at the rim. Beautiful play from Timon.
Obst called for the bump.
And that's a tough matchup for Obst. Mihailovic loves to attack off the dribble. We see, again, attack the closeout. You can see Simonovic gave up the middle. You teach your closing out defenders on the 45. Take away the inside shoulder, so he's got to go through your body. Don't give him that direct line drive.
I like how Schroeder's getting involved on the bench. Getting up and cheering every play for Germany. Here's Mihailovic, spins. And to the corner, and another miss from Doncic. This Montenegro team has to start knocking down some shots. Over low. Oh, somehow lost his handle, got it back, and then he's not going to miss that. If he has an open look,
Jeff,
pretty much assured it's going in.
The ball is Maodolo's friend. He lost the ball, missed the finish, and somehow it said, put me in the basket. Bounced back to him, and he finished Maodolo in the zone.
Have we seen a better guard? I'm not sure we have in this tournament.
He's been so efficient for Germany.
Drobnjak gets inside, banks it in.
Good, strong cut and finish there. Nice play.
In terms of consistency, consistent production, making the right plays, hitting big shots, Lowe has been terrific, but how about Obst?
Again, the Montenegro defenders got caught, miscommunication, and you can't have a miscommunication when it's Obst popping out on the perimeter. The great thing about Lowe, Jeff, is he's played point, he's played two, he's been such an offensive factor for Germany.
Timeout, let's go down to the bench.
Ajmo ovako, sve iskačemo tamo. Iskačemo do kraja. I sa 5 i sa 4 sve iskačemo. Sve iskačemo. Mislim, ne znaš što radimo. Ovi ljudi sami šetaju. 4 faula bonusa, mi primimo 2 bale, ja popet. Ne znam, evo. Predali smo se, evo. Pečak side, Bežičev, gledamo i kako nadaju koševe, evo. Niko neće faul napravi. Napravi smo 2 faula. Za 15 minuta ćemo se raditi. Nisu bolji nas u like, evo Marko. Ajde.
Obst, clearly what he brings to the table is not just his jump shooting, but he will put it on the deck and go to the basket much like Lowe. But here he is.
And you can see on the backside, Mihailovic was the low man. He expected the switch from Radoncic. Again, I'm sure the Montenegro coaching staff have talked that through. If you're going to bring your low man over to help, you've got to be able to switch on that second side of, let's say, most people call that flow action. And especially when it's Obst, you've got to have coverage.
Well, we talked about how Group B was just so difficult, and coming into the round of 16, we just felt like all of these teams were ready for this, the round of 16. We saw Slovenia struggle a little bit. We saw France struggle a little bit, but maybe it was because they had some tough games. They navigated those difficult moments, and the same now for Germany. It's not so difficult, but
there's still a lot of basketball left to be played, but you haven't seen a spark from Montenegro just yet.
Mihajlov is driving in, and it just goes from bad to worse for Montenegro. Low bumped by Mihajlovic.
So again, when you watch Lowe play in his pick and roll, he is so good at rejecting the screen, dribbling away from the screen into the floor space. It's got to be a priority for these Montenegro defenders. Direct him into the screen. That's where your team defense is expecting it and setting it up.
Pass to Timon. Doncic called for a foul, the reach.
Good defense as the low man pulling over to help.
And Wagner can't get it going yet offensively. Drobnjak. It's the guy that really liked to get it going, and he finally scores with kind of a soft jump hook, turnaround jump hook.
They have the right game plan to try to establish him in the post. They've not done a great job with their passing efficiency, getting it to him, but you can see the touch and the skill when he has the opportunity on the block.
Oh, Wobo left wide open.
So the challenge there for Perry is he's the low man and he's guarding Obst in the corner. He's afraid to leave Obst, but someone's got to cover the rim.
Wagner playing defense. Montenegro just finding it awfully difficult to score right now. An unsportsmanlike foul has been called. And Wagner being separated from Radovic.
Well, Wagner took the hit from Radovic. They call the unsportsmanlike on Radovic. And then Wagner, as he's getting up, say, hey, don't do that. I don't like that. Of course, he said it in Deutsch.
It's not a basketball play, is it?
Not even close. So again, Wagner standing up for himself says, hey, cut that out. I think if you read his lips, he said, bitte machen das nicht.
And what does that mean?
Please don't do that.
Okay.
Please stop that.
So the bitte. He did say bitte, really? Ooh. Such a steady performer throughout this competition. He's trying to stay loose. It's about time to see Schroeder get downhill. Might be. Here he goes. Nope. Passes over to Wagner. That's good. Look out.
You always expect Schroeder, you want him to pressure in, but that is a beautiful play for Germany. He beats the show and finds Wagner on the backside. Great play.
Germany in good hands. Germany in good hands with France. Here we go. Dublovic. backing his way up, and that time short. Now Wagner again. Oh, he needed to make that pass earlier, and Drobnak goes behind his back. Ooh. Dublovic tried to seal Timon. Now has to go back to the basket, and the reach. The foul called on Timon.
But again, Jeff, you can see Dublovic has really good post position. Second or third time it's happened, and because they're unable to efficiently get him the ball on that spot, he gives up the post position. Now this time it leads to the team and foul, but if you're trying to establish your 5-man, you've got to deliver the ball when he gets that, when he wins that position down low. Montenegro just not efficient enough feeding the post here in the first half.
Mike, we know the players are disappointed when they call fouls, but we got to really get out of this habit of just completely complaining every time the referee blows his whistle.
You're not the first player to have a foul. You're not the last player to have a foul. Just keep playing. Stay ready for the next play.
Schroeder to Timon. Oh, what a pass from Timon, but then Wagner loses it, and Popovic comes out with it. Drobnak. And the ball falls kindly.
So, Jeff, they have an emergency switch called veer back situation. You have the big man covering the ball handler. When you switch onto that big as a guard, you've got to block him out. No block out. Dublovic, easy two.
Hey, horns down. Hey, we come off. We come off. Hey, post up for front. Post up for front. You got a little guy on you. Stagger here. Stagger here. Dennis, just stay up. Stay up. We clear all that there. All right?
Kann hier sein, wenn ich hier hingehe, auch mal ein Facecut einfach vor seinem Gesicht. Der Devin Booker Play. Vor seinem Gesicht ist open für einen Dunk.
All right, here we go. Hey, we got 2 fouls to give. We got to play deep.
The colorful crowd here in Berlin, the city where you are basically free to do as you wish. That's kind of how I feel about it.
How cool this crowd is. They are ready to support this German team. Now, Gordy drew up the play, horns down. They want to try to post up Franz Wagner against his matchup, and you heard Dennis talk about a face cut. When he gets the ball back, he looked for the ball side corner player to just basket cut to the rim. So we can look for either the post up or the face cut here coming out of this timeout for Deutschland. There's the face cut.
And they end up with a terrific execution.
And what you see, players on the floor often have good ideas, and when you can incorporate it into your offense to get easy plays, this is a great job from Dennis recognizing. He called it the Devin Booker play, but the face cut from the corner, another way to engage Franz Wagner as an outstanding scorer.
Three-point play, Franz Wagner.
Dublovic. 35-16, Germany in command right now. Drobnak drops in a 3.
Drobnjak dropping into 3. Good response for Montenegro. We saw the face cut out of the timeout, and they came back and then posted up Wagner. I think the question between officials is, was it a kickball or a foul first?
Einwurf Deutschlands.
Beautiful.
And Wagner, another jam.
You saw them try to feed the post from the ball side. Well defended from Montenegro. Skip it to Voigtman. And Voigtman has been a great passer for Germany this whole tournament. High-low, easy 2 for Wagner.
Drobnjak. And this is right now just not looking good for Montenegro at all. Saw Nikola Pekovic up in the stands watching earlier, former Montenegro center, and it must be frustrating for him watching this team struggle the way it is right now.
There you see the high-low look. Montenegro is a proud basketball country. One of my good friends, former national team coach and former Alba Berlin coach, Luka Pavicevic, outstanding basketball coach. Again, spent a lot of time with him when he was coaching here in Berlin. You know, they've got a great basketball school in Montenegro. They've got a lot of pride. Excellent for them to reach this level, but again, you'd like to see them, you know, have a little bit more of a spark right now.
Well, Germany has not taken it easy on anybody. And they're not going to start with Montenegro. Don't forget, this is a team that almost beat Slovenia and had to withstand. They have played some great basketball.
I think the thing that's been impressive is all of the different productive players that we've seen playing their role well.
Simonovic losing it. Timon takes it away. Up ahead, and Lowe chases it down. Quick pass to Wagner. Ball back over to Perry. And, you know, here is Perry, and again it goes over. And, you know, going back to the group that they played in, you know, Bosnia and Herzegovina were a really good team, also from the Balkans, that finished 5th and lost a do-or-die game against Lithuania on the last day to get in. So
their performance was good enough to get here. Unfortunately for them, they lost a key game, and Lithuania survived. But again, great basketball from that region, from several countries.
Yeah.
Oh.
There he goes, Voigtman! And they're just piling it on right now.
So again, there's not enough ball pressure on Schroeder, and he can basically do whatever he wants, and he's able to really set his teammates up well here in the first half.
Simonovic commits the foul, charges.
And you can see Montenegro's got to be in their floor spacing a little bit quicker on that short roll situation. The ball gets passed out. He's got to be ready to shoot the ball. At times, Simonovic chose to attack the closeout. He drove into the shrink, into the traffic, and Wobo, again, another energy play, another hustle play, drawing the charge.
Oh, look at Schroeder. Oh, he goes in with a dunk. How about that? Dennis the Menace.
Beautiful handoff, clear runway to the basket. Crowd loves it.
Dublovic.
Soft touch, soft touch.
Oh, look at that pass. Looks over at his brother.
Schroeder really impressive here in the first half, distributing, running the team. Germany's got to be really pleased.
Perry, oh boy, that was a tough finish. He wanted a foul called as well on Schroeder. Low and fouled at the last second by Perry.
But again, Jeff, whether it's Schroeder or Lowe or even Wagner, it's too easy for them at the point of attack, pick and roll. Here you see Schroeder takes the handoff right to the rim. No impact on the ball at all from the Montenegro defense there. And it continues. Lowe in the paint, Schroeder in the paint, Wagner in the paint. And it's really, really hard if you can't keep the other team out of the paint.
Final minute of the first half. There's the great man, Dirk Nowitzki, looking down, waves to the crowd. Look at that. I'm not sure there's a more loved athlete in Germany, really.
He's earned every bit of it.
Of course, they retired his number. They rose it to the rafters in Cologne, and they've also brought it here. It's actually up in the rafters behind the basket where Germany are shooting at right now.
It is a traveling retired number.
Schroeder from the line, just a step behind the line. This is a tough, is it going to be a tough coaching job for Gordy Herbert if it keeps going the way that it is in terms of, I guess you just have to play hard on every possession and execute.
Yeah, but again, he can gain some valuable experience for some of his backups.
You don't want to lose your
confidence,
concentration, do you?
without a doubt. But, you know, I think that in these knockout stages, if you can find a way at the appropriate time to, you know, get some valuable minutes for key role players, as we see Justus Hollatz come in. 11 assists in the last game against Hungary. One of my favorite players on the German roster.
Used to coach him in Hamburg.
2 years.
Perry fouled by Voigtman.
But again, I think what you expect now from Germany is a focused start to the second half. And again, if you can keep your rhythm and your execution at a high level, then you got to be pleased. But Gordy can now try to manage this game to his benefit for the future.
They did that well against Hungary too. Just had that one settled pretty early on. So Montenegro up against it here in Germany, in Berlin, against the hosts. Germany lead 48-24 at halftime.
Look at the numbers. You can see Montenegro really didn't get much accomplished on the offensive end, did not establish the post like they wanted, 34% from the floor. What you see here, Germany 22-13 on the boards and an assist, 12 assists for Germany, 5. This has really been about the lack of the ability for Montenegro to keep the guards out of the paint and impact the ball pick and roll. Balanced effort from Germany scoring-wise, but you got to love the way Germany played with Schroeder.
So Montenegro, I think with this game, again, we keep going back to this, but it really does illustrate the strength of the group that came out of Cologne and why certainly we felt like the Group B teams had a better than average chance of going 4-0 today. With, you know, that'll be really put to the test, I think, when Lithuania plays Spain later. But this is the golfing class in this game is pretty obvious.
It's impressive the way so many German players are playing their role well. Again, Schroeder has come out and played outstanding point guard for this team. But again, you know, early in the game, these guys got their rhythm. And let's make a point. Germany's backcourt will be a challenge for every national team with Schroeder and Lowe getting into the paint. And then you throw Wagner in there, his ability to create a shot. They are able to create advantages easier than many other teams.
You know, if Weiler-Babb is out of this team, how big of a loss is that going to be as this tournament goes on and they face tougher opposition?
He had an important role as a wing defender, as a guy that, you know, he could make a play when the ball came to him. But again, I think you see the adjustment. Gordy puts the three-point shooting of Obst in there. That's a nice adjustment. But you see Lowe, Giffey, Tiemann coming off the bench. These guys have added great depth and great consistency.
So Wagner, you know, he wasn't really scoring as much, but turns out now at halftime, both he and Mauro Lowe have 9 points apiece to lead Germany. So he's such a talent that he's ultimately going to get his points.
Again, the teamwork and the execution. Gordy draws up a play. They get the high-low post up. Dennis says, hey, friends, look for the face cut. You can see the handoff here at the elbow. Now, it's too easy for Germany right now, and they have to be prepared for teams to put ball pressure and physical defense on them, and that's the challenging adjustment as they look to advance.
Germany on top 48-24 at halftime.
Look. Oh! Makovic got out on the floor. No one stops the break. Highlight time here in Milan.
Rocky now curls one screen, pick and pop by Shaken, and he rips the ring down, silencing this arena.
This boy, he's no longer a boy. This young man is just awesome.
Again, forcing the play, there's no need to. Here come Ukraine, they look long. Oh, what a play!
Incredible look up to the rim. And he asked for the ball, put his hand up, he said, hey, throw it, and I'll go get it.
Robertson looking to go coast to coast. 3-point shot. Oh, my word! Magic Markkanen up off his feet.
Well, Rudy Gobert makes his decision and renders it. Oh. Wow, he's not done. Doncic comes up with the steal. And look at that pass from Doncic. Giddy up, says the Mavericks superstar.
The nutmeg, the okie doke, put it between his legs, and then the beautiful lobs for the slam.
Well, another three. Randall pump fakes. Randall all the way. Oh, baby! Oh, Ame! Svidovisa! Sabrisi! Unbelievable! Are you serious?
What a play! Alex Lilly, who's died for the flag.
Into the half court, puts it on the floor, down the lane. Oh!
Incredible beast.
Where did he take off from?
The god goes off.
Wow.
This is gonna be shown over and over again.
Here's Doncic. Oh! Are you kidding me? It's like he's in his backyard, in the driveway. He is just, well, he's not from this planet.
(48-24), Germany on top of Montenegro. Smiles amongst those happy German fans, the majority of them here, and expectations extremely high. And what weaknesses, what hurdles? Well, obviously the competition, we know that they've already been able to overcome the likes of Lithuania. They've been able to beat France on opening night. They saw off the challenge of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the question remains, you know, how are they going to fare against the tougher opponents? I mean, they still got some work to do here. Don't take anything wrong.
much more potential for him to be more efficient establishing the post for Montenegro.
So Germany had a similar game to this one when they beat Hungary 106-71, and we were concerned that they might lose their rhythm the way that game unfolded, because it seemed like Slovenia did lose their rhythm after they played Hungary, but Germany handled it well and brought in a lot of guys like Singfelter, who 22 points, Lowe 9 points, 2 of 3 shooting inside the arc, one of one from deep.
He's been so impressive. Again, he gained so much confidence playing as the main point guard last summer, the run to the Olympics.
Where they got to the quarterfinals.
And he, again, you can see that he has matured so much as a player. He's ready to run the team. And what a compliment to have him ready and attacking with Schroeder. This backcourt is really a difficult matchup for every team in this competition.
That kid was doing a good job on the drums, I have to say.
The one thing you love about European fans, it's different from America and different places. They will have that drum line, and they will keep the drums and the chants going the entire night.
I have to say the German fans aren't, I wouldn't call them rowdy though, would you?
No, I think they're enjoying the performance of the team. They're enjoying not only this game, but the other great basketball we've had here in Cologne and now in Berlin. And I think they're excited about the opportunity ahead for this German team.
They're savoring what they're seeing.
Appreciating, and there's some good connection for a lot of the fans here. You know, some of these players played here in Berlin, and a lot of the teams, a lot of the guys playing in the German Bundesliga. I think so. It's a great moment for German basketball.
And the huge roar for Dirk Nowitzki when he appeared up on the screen.
And who could forget the traveling retired jersey,
yes,
number 14.
Ajde, stanemo u zonu 2-3. Nek budu Vlado I Kendrick, zone 2-3. In the middle, side. Okay. Let's try a couple of defense.
Our ball, we go 4 up all the way through. On good offense to begin with. Hey, Franz, come over. We make that pass. Andy through. Hey, Joe, come set the screen. Pick and fade. Back to Dennis. Hey, Danny, you're down here. We're going to get this pick and roll right here. Hey, all the way through. We got to execute the first offense. All the way through. 4 up. Back to the point guard. Back to you. All right? Hey, right now we go high to get the ball inbounds. Our ball, hey, let's be sharp right away. Sharp.
Scanning the barcode to get the FIBA EuroBasket app into your smartphone. News, information, interviews, videos, all good stuff. Mike's looking at his right now.
So much information, all in one place.
Schroeder inbounding the basketball literally in front of his family right now. His kids, his brother, mother, wife, partner. It's
Montenegro opening the second half in a 2-3 zone.
So the second half underway. Wagner they still get it inside, and now they surround Theis. He's able to get outside to Obst, and the zone buster. Montenegro complaining that maybe there was a 3-second violation there, and they might be right. Especially because he dropped it, didn't he, Theis?
He was in traffic for sure.
Radovic drives in.
Again, we've seen Voigtman grab the defensive rebound and push the ball in transition with a dribble bust out and make good decisions. Very impressive from the German big man.
This is the coach here saying, why wasn't that at 3 seconds?
He's fighting for his team.
Well, you're down 27 points, 24 points. You need that call to be made, really. No, Mihailovic pulls up for three. That's good. That's a nice stroke.
Mihailovic can score, and you want to see him continue to attack. Let's see how Germany adjusts and attacks this 2-3 zone.
The lob to Tice, and they're not having that. Radoncic knocking it away. Mihailovic now from the other wing. It was looking good, but it was just a little short. His little runner goes off the back of the rim. And Mihailovic held by Obst. Whacks his finger. Player has never had a call against him that he liked.
Und alle Deutschland-Fans gemeinsam jetzt für die Defense hier. Die ganze Arena in Berlin. Alle.
Mihailovic again, it was knocked out of his hands, and there for to collect the ball and put it up Dublovic, but quickly to the other end. Oh, nice play by Perry to knock it away from Wagner. Dublovic lets it fly from three-point range.
So we see the zone has slowed the German attack. They've got to be more efficient here. We'd like to see Schroeder penetrate the gap, use his dribble.
Dangerous pass. Shot clock winding down. Wagner. And good job, Montenegro. Gaining a little bit of hope here. Dublovic again for three, and it's good. And Gordy Herbert has to call timeout. And look at Montenegro get off the bench and get up to Dublovic.
It's still a big mountain to climb, but they're off to a good start. The switch to the zone, Germany will likely talk about their zone attack.
Hey, no, come here, let's go. Let's go, guys. Hey, we gotta flush them, we gotta match up. We gotta flush them. We can shoot the basketball. Hey, listen, we run two up. Dennis, you got it. Hey, Joe here. All right? Hey, you're down here, Daniel. Stay down here. We pass here, we pass back, we pass here. Joe comes through the middle, your short corner. We pass here, Joe cuts, now you come in here to the right post. Okay? The other option is we run horn side shoulder sometimes like this. Joe, Daniel, and we come off. Hey, now we come towards the two-man side against the 2-3 zone. All right?
Dublovic now with 14 points, 2 threes falling in this third quarter.
And you heard Gordy talk about flushing him. That's running the three-point shooter off the three-point line. So don't give him that catch-and-shoot shot. Pressure him so much with your closeout that he has to put the ball on the floor. Again, that's know your personnel situation. But again, Gordy gave him a simple high-low X in the post to get the ball in the zone attack, or a screen at the elbow area. Here it is right now.
Voigtman. And the ball goes out to Mihailovic. I mean, always in a game like this, you're like, if Montenegro doesn't respond immediately coming out at halftime, they are definitely out of it. But look at this. They have closed the gap to 16 points. And if they get another basket, that self-belief is going to grow a little bit more. Dublovic, he's got to go. He puts it up, and not a good possession there, but they get the offensive rebound and the foul. How about that? Wagner went up for the block. He bit on the fake. And Radoncic will go to the line. And this is an impressive little flurry here from Montenegro.
It's exactly what you want to see from these guys. A lot of pride, a lot of effort. But again, you know, you've got Dublovic trying to post up and having position on Schroeder for such a long time, and they got to do a better job of getting him the ball. He finally gets the ball with 3 seconds to go. They've got to get it earlier.
Montenegro. You don't want to miss free throws. Even so, you feel like this is an important possession for Germany. As they try to get back on track, and Theis does indeed score.
Important shooting the ball with confidence from the high post. Theis with a big basket for Germany.
Dublovic. Doncic, well, he passes up the three. He hands it off to get it to Mihailovic. How about that from number 3?
Mihailovic will attack with confidence. You see him really impacting the game here in this third quarter.
And the German fans are stirring. They see that a comeback is underway. Voigtman, Schroeder. That'll help him feel a little bit more comfortable.
You love the decision-making when passing of Voigtman. He dribbles into the paint, finds Schroeder, and Schroeder with a big 3.
Opes reaches in and fouls Mihailovic. Lowe replaces Opes. That's Weiler-Babb next to him, injured and not able to play. And again, Mihailovic, his pass hits the, I think the back of the backboard, just the underside.
Really good defense from Schroeder there. Just played the angles really well.
Mihailovic is going to check into the game. Schroeder pulls up. When he's in his rhythm, he's knocking him down.
Good poise right there from Dennis.
So the lead goes back to 18. Perry, and he gets the 3 to fall.
You love the way Perry has competed out here today. Really helping his team, shooting, attacking.
$11 points for Perry, and now offensive foul. Timon comes in for Theis. Simonovic back into the game as well. He replaces Radovic. Right idea. Doncic tries to get the basketball to Dublovic. They've shaved 9 points off the halftime deficit, Montenegro. Bounce pass, backdoor. Is out of bounds, 9 on the shot clock.
Now they've changed the call, saying it went off Wagner last.
Okay, so put their heads together. So another calls for hope for Montenegro. It just feels, this is it, isn't it, for Montenegro? Yeah. If they're making a run, they got to make it now. They've pulled to within 15. Germany
get it to under 10.
Struggling a bit.
under 10 going into the fourth. If they can do that, nice.
Nice play in the flush from Simonovic.
And Mihalovic has given them a great spark here in the third quarter, three-point shooting and attacking the basket.
Schroeder left open. And Wagner, that is a huge offensive rebound and putback. That is, it goes without saying, it can't happen for Montenegro that they give away that shot, that rebound. Dublovic, great battle, but Wagner swoops in, takes it away. There's one of the Schroeders, or two of them, but one of the Schroeder children. Here's Wagner to his left, right up at the top, and he fouled while he goes down, and he has possibly landed on his ankle, which is never a good thing. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He's going to limp. The crowd gets behind him. Watch. See which one it is. The right foot.
Drobnjak just came under him as he came down. Did not look intentional.
No.
You've got to, give the shooter a chance to land.
It's just the worst feeling as a basketball player, isn't it, that you've done it?
The last foul call in case of upgrade the personal foul from personal foul to an sportsmanlike foul, please. So I need another angle. This is okay. 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 So go back slowly, please. Give me the repetition slowly. Oh, I think it's normal action basketball. He's trying to defend the shot with the hand, jumping into the cylinder, and the contact occurred accidentally. It's normal personal foul, and three shot, 4 number. Give me the number, please, just to confirm. Number 9. Okay. Let's go with the time. Go from.
2:35 on the.
Go. So 2:34 is the time. And shoot the normal foul. Confirm the normal foul, please.
So the foul on Drobnjak, and he did actually go up and check on during the review. He checked with Wagner just to kind of say, I hope you're okay.
Just one of those fluke situations. Looked completely unintentional as he closed out. Unfortunately, he landed on his foot, but Wagner gets 3 free throws.
Well, you just hope he's okay, because Germany are, I think, title contenders. But if they lose Wagner, then for me, they're not.
Right.
He's
been such an important piece
Yeah.
to this team, and Gordy has recognized it and tried to run plays and actions for him in a variety of ways to create advantages for their offense.
It's good that he's able to make those free throws. Now this is interesting. So he will come out for Defy, and I guess he'll go straight over to the bench and get it looked at by the trainer, possibly.
Yeah, I think it's a good decision here with an 18-point lead. And Giffey has played well. He's been a very good role player for Germany.
12 minutes, 30 seconds left, so 18-point lead. It's not over. Montenegro can still come back, but big picture thing, we'll see if he comes back. Dublovic scores down low.
Beautiful pick and roll play from the big. Takes a short roll and outstanding touch to finish in the lane.
And he has 16 points. Dubljevic. Popovic also.
Matching up man-to-man out of the 2-3 zone.
Timon catches. Voigtman not able to get it, and Montenegro with another chance. And Simonovic with the foul, trying to kind of post up or get position on Schroeder.
Officials have been very consistent game after game. When the posting up big man gets his elbows up against the disadvantaged guard, it's been a foul. They've been very consistent with that call.
Voigtman bounce pass, get 5 with an easy one.
Again, the decision-making from Voigtman has been so impressive, finding the cutting Giffey for an easy 2.
Simonovic for 3 points. But one thing they've been able to do in this third quarter has been make 3-point shots. They are 3 of 12 at halftime, and right now they are 9 of 20. So they are 6 of 8. Not bad shooting, Tex.
Great shooting.
Schroeder. But you can't trade baskets.
I mean, lightning quick, so athletic, and then the crafty finish. Beautiful play from Schroeder.
Who now has 15 points. Dubljevic. Good job, Drobnjak, getting the rebound, passing it back outside to Perry here in the final minute of the third quarter. Quick pass to Dubljevic, back outside. Popovic with a little runner. German crowd as noisy as they've been all night. Low. Foul by Dubljevic. 2.8 seconds on the shot clock. His second personal foul. Well, that's not a good foul because it puts him on the line. Ooh, gift. A gift for Montenegro, who are just trying to maintain faint hopes of coming back. So 7.7 seconds left. Plenty of time to, can you believe it? He missed both of them. So time for Perry. I assume he knows. Here he is, he pulls up, and that would have been a nice 5-point swing at the end if he'd made it, but it does not drop for the man, the point guard, Perry. So 10 minutes remaining, Germany on top, 67-50 over Montenegro.
Napravimo neku seriju, dođe u situaciju da ovo naš dođe iza desne.
As you pointed out, Jeff, Montenegro back into the game a little bit, cutting into the lead, making a run with their 3-point shooting, finishing 6 for 10 that quarter. Germany controlling the boards, 28-22. 28 to 18 points in the paint for Germany.
Oates hit that three, but then Montenegro started getting hot. Mihailovic stroking it from deep. Dublovic getting the offensive rebound there with the loose ball and also hitting some three-pointers. Schroeder now with 15 points. And there's one of the little Schroeders. A nice look. Germany fans having a good time tonight.
Just a nice quarter from Montenegro, though, outscoring Germany 26-19, making a little bit of a dent into that deficit.
Scanning the barcode for courtside 1891. So much like the third quarter, if Montenegro are going to have a chance, they've got to get it going immediately. Germany would like to land the decisive blows right now. Simonovic for three. Oh, how about that? The shooter's roll for the big fella, number 9.
Nice play from Perry, getting into the paint, kicking it out. Nice shot from Simonovic.
So you get it back to 14. Nice little run here from Montenegro, and this is going to get interesting. In the 2-3 zone. Giffey. And boy, that was a rebound they could have had, but they end up getting it anyway. Perry is ready to launch, and then Lowe came out and guarded him. Uh-oh, look at Perry accelerate. Oh, what a play, and the foul is... And it's going to be an 11-point game if he can make this free throw. Perry just accelerated like we haven't seen for the entire game.
Beautiful finish.
It was almost a Schroeder-like acceleration.
He attacked the basket, he pressured the rim, got downhill, and really an outstanding finish through the contact.
Mikey, I mean, you got to credit Montenegro for making this interesting. And it just illustrates also how tough it can be for Germany to kind of keep your foot on the accelerator,
yes.
But you don't want to mess around. You want to put this thing away.
The change to the zone affected the offensive performance here from Germany so far.
Low with a little teardrop, and now the German fans are definitely getting a little restless. Perry again doesn't settle for the jumper, and how about that finish? And Gordy Herbert, his team now leads single digits. And what a performance here by Montenegro. Given up for dead and buried. They've resurrected their hopes. Let's go down to the bench.
We got to play some defense. We got to stay down. We got to play honest. We got to play some defense. Right now, we're playing for them to lose. All right, we're playing for them to lose, waiting for them to do stuff. Hey, we got to play to win. We got to play to win. All right. Hey, we're open on shots. We got to shoot the ball. Hey, we're trying to go in and do stuff. We're open. Let's shoot the ball. All right. Hey, Andy, we got Neil. Hey.
Interesting comments by Gordy Herbert.
Again, you see he's imploring his team to dictate the game and play aggressive and not just wait around and allow Montenegro to come out here and dictate the game to them. you know, there's a lot of basketball left. Their big lead has shrunk, and now they've got to attack efficiently and defend well to build their lead back up.
Mike, I don't want to be over the top with this comment, but if Germany were somehow to lose this game, it would be a disaster for Germany.
Yes.
For the hosts.
There's a lot of basketball left, so let's let it play out.
Does that make you nervous, me saying that?
No.
Here comes Timon. Oh, nice play. And just like Gordy Herbert said, let's don't play for them thinking they're going to lose. Let's play to win.
Yes, and that's a winning play right there. Getting the ball at the nail and going strong through contact for a finish. Nice play, Joe Timon.
Perry for three, and the three-pointers continue to fall for Montenegro, who have now closed the gap to just 8 points. And every time they chip away and get closer, a little bit more nerves for Germany. More anxiety for the team, for the fans. Perry again, good! It's a 5-point game! Where did this come from?
Lowe went under the extended screen. He's got to stay with Perry, who's really heated up right now.
And Mike, this was done and dusted at halftime. Germany have completely lost their concentration, their focus.
Relaxed a little bit, but again, you see the switching up top. The play before, Lowe gambled, forced the switch. Here he is on Tice. Perry delivering big buckets for Montenegro.
Montenegro have now gotten to the point where they're gonna die on the court for a win. It would be the shock of all shocks, the mother of all shocks. But Timon again scores.
Really nice play there from Schroeder. Great delivery, Timon the finish, but Germany's got to get some stops. You see Schroeder switches on to Perry right now.
The loudest we've heard the German crowd now. They know their team needs a lift. Dublovic puts it on the deck, and Tice knocks it away. And Dragnak reaches in and commits the foul on Schroeder, who was upset by the foul.
Yeah, I think he got hit in the eye. It looked like hit in the face. But you know, Jeff, what leadership by Schroeder. He took that challenge right there. As we get a look at the foul.
Yeah, he got him with the right hand, the right fingers.
And good emotional discipline there by Dennis, just slapping into the ball. Unfortunately, he got him in the eye. Dennis, good job stopping himself there. But again, going back to the defensive possession, Schroeder said, hey, I got Perry. He got right into the body. He got low. And again, outstanding stunt from the backside from Obst. And then the great defense on the drive from Tice.
Seven points, the lead. Oh, nice move. Timon. Dublovic wasn't going to let that ball end up in the hands of Germany.
It's a good look.
Dragnak.
And again, give Timon credit. He contested that shot. Good ball pressure at the point of attack. Germany needs more of that.
Schroeder to Timon, turns around. Oh, and the two-handed jam from Tice.
Great pass from Schroeder, but how about Timon catching the ball on the mid-roll and pivoting to find his post partner. Watch this play here. Backpedaling, looking one side, sees the low man come over and help, and then fantastic interior passing to Tice for the finish.
back to zone. And let's play zip 2. Zip 2. Okay. Let's play zip 2. Ajde, branimo, imamo. Koliko ima faul bonus? Koliko ima faul bonus? 2 faul bonus. Na kraju faul je.
I'm not exactly sure what he said, Mike. What would you say?
Well, in this case, they're running their set play zip 2, likely a zipper cut action for the shooting guard. Again, you see the German attack here. Thiemann has emerged as a very important post player. He came out of the timeout where Gordy wanted them to dictate the game. He attacked the basket and finished with confidence and authority. And then I can't get over, here's another pass from Schroeder and strong finish from Thiemann. But the last mid-roll decision, that pass where he turned around, found his teammate on the baseline, beautiful post-interior passing.
There is Mihailovic. And how about the follow from Simonovic? He almost had a spectacular putback.
The German big men are doing an excellent job contesting the three-point shots from these Montenegro guards. That's really been a critical part here of them establishing their defensive stops down the stretch.
Thiemann with the push. So Mihailovic in the right corner. 4:45 remaining. Dragic left corner. Here's Mihailovic, gets it up, and how about that? Nice explosive move to the lane and finish.
He's always been able to create his own offense and score, and with Perry and Mihailovic this second half, they've really had a great 1-2 punch in this backcourt. Will it be enough? Do they have enough time?
I think they've definitely got time if they get a couple of stops here. 7 points, the difference. Low, steps back, nail, coffin.
Maodo Low, so impressive, creating his own shot off the dribble, continually getting to that step back and burying big buckets.
Drobnjak. What a follow by Simonovic.
Again, give Dennis Schroeder credit. These German guards are really embracing the challenge, trying to pressure and defend.
Schroeder, not that time. That's just about kept Montenegro in it here. Here's Dublovic. Oh, fouled. 2 free throws coming. Dublovic appealing for an unsportsmanlike. Now he's going to ask the referees, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went to look at this.
So again,
out of respect for Dublovic.
Jeff, the problem for Germany came when they switched the initial pick and roll, and then you had Dublovic posting up low. You know, they were very patient, Montenegro. They set up the high-low and fed the post. Low recognizing, hey, I'm at a disadvantage, I want to foul. But we've seen you've got to make a play on the ball, and I'm concerned this could be the old wood chop foul.
Well, I'm with the coach. I thought they were going to go and look at it, but they put their heads together. Usually that signals to me that they are going to look at it, but there must have been enough confidence that it was not an unsportsmanlike. So not even free throws. Mihailovic fouled by Obst. Team foul number 4. And Montenegro haven't really taken any free throws today, just 2 of 3. About that. Back to Perry. Here he goes, and again he gets up, and I think they would have counted there, wouldn't they, if he'd made it?
So on the sideline inbound play, Schroeder and Lowe switched, and at this point, Schroeder has been the better defensive matchup against Perry. Lowe has struggled to direct and contain him.
It's really the first time that in this tournament we've said that Lowe has struggled to do something.
Yeah, Perry's been really impressive with how explosive he's gotten to the rim, but also he's really heated up behind 3, and that's just a tough combination.
Yeah. Montenegro is still there. They need stops and points. Can they force a turnover? Well, the foul goes in. The foul is called, rather. Schroeder will go to the line.
One MVP chant here in the arena.
For Schroeder, you mean?
Yes.
He'll get it for Germany for this game.
Yeah, for sure. He's played very well.
It's his best game. I mean, it's kind of an odd way to get it in a game like this, but it's been one of the more bizarre games that Germany has played. Just have not put Montenegro away.
Yeah, and he's done a great job getting his teammates involved, distributing the ball in pick and roll, and finding his places for offense.
So 9 points the difference. And timeout.
Ajde odigramo nulu, da probamo, Siki, slušaj, Viki. Napravi ovdje blokadu, znači u prožetku, napravi blokadu, otvori, nemoj da otvaraš sa 10 metara, nego uđi kontakt s njim, otvori i ovdje da probamo bacimo balon. Džigi, nemoj da opterećiš, ostani ovdje. Ostaju gleda i ja ne da. Znači, Vlado, blokada za tebe, Džigi ne opterećuj, samo da bacimo po 1, 3 igra 1-1, okej? Giro. Ajmo, za Crnu Goru, svi.
Ja, wir sagen Dankeschön heute für eure Unterstützung. 12.938.
This second half, Montenegro has outscored the German team 45-20, and this is such a respectable comeback effort from these guys. You know, they were dead in the water, floating, searching, and the way they started this third quarter and now down the stretch, you have to respect the effort Montenegro has put forth here.
45-30, they have outscored them. And
Jeff, that's Pennsylvania math. 45-30 is the correct number, not 45.
I wasn't going to call you out. I was just saying it as if I was repeating what you
said. For
said.
fans all over the world, Pennsylvania math.
Making people thinking that you had actually said 30, when in fact you had said, I think you said, but we're not going to talk about it. They get it down low to Dublovic, and he puts it up and in.
Great finish from Dublovic.
This is the Schroeder take the ball for a walk play.
We've seen that before.
It's not our favorite play by Dennis, is it? Here's Dennis pulling up at the stripe and hitting it.
That is a favorite play of Dennis. Get into the paint, hit a tough shot, especially when your team needs a big bucket. Great job from Schroeder.
Woo. whipping the pass over to Dublovic. Off the back of the cup, and Theis rebounds it. And the German fans start to clap as if they know the game is almost up. And that Germany are about to win yet again to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals. That miss has left a little bit of hope here for Montenegro if they can drill it. Oh, they're going to get it to Dublovic, and he goes old school, just lays it up.
Again, Mihailovic in attack mode, beautiful play and pick and roll. He's really shown well here today.
Dennis just taking time off the clock. Theis spins, loses it. Perry for three. Oh, it doesn't go, but Dublovic with the rebound. And the foul stops the clock. Theis whistled for the personal, and Dublovic will go to the line.
Look at the beautiful pick and roll between the legs.
Dublovic now with 20 points, 7 rebounds. And he makes the first. He's putting up an impressive number. I'd say Dublovic Perry have definitely been the man with the sprinkling of Mihailovic that has given this Montenegro team a chance. 14. Well, he's got number 14 has made it a 5-point game. Now, if we can get a steal, turnover, and a fast break, this gets really interesting for Montenegro.
Montenegro just needs to dig in and get a stop. Big possession for Germany.
Schroeder, nowhere to go, takes it back out. Schroeder hands it off, gets it back. Oh, and the ball knocked away. How about Drobnik? Oh, and the mug call. No, they're going to go all the way. I thought they might call an unsportsmanlike or a foul on Schroeder. And it's a 3-point game, and this is a nervous finish that Germany simply did not anticipate. This is the weirdest finish to the game, Mike. I mean, they have just kind of like put a trance on this crowd and everybody.
So again,
look at this.
They wasted too much time. Schroeder needs to create a good shot for himself in the late clock, giving the ball to Voigtman out top, and then he tried to give the ball back. There's the turnover as he tried to split it, and Mihailovic capitalizes on the moment. Now we have a 3-point game.
To check the last foul who was called. If that's upgraded, we keep the personal foul. Give me main camera normal speed, please. Okay, so now give me this one, that one, please. Let's go to analyze the defense. Okay. So I think we don't have best, this one. Okay. Yeah, that one. Go back a little bit, please. Now, offensive player catch the ball.
No, there is no attempt to play the ball. He just wants to stop the time.
Yeah.
So we cannot leave with the normal foul.
Yeah. So let's go to see again. The ball is already.
Yeah.
Is go front, please.
Look now.
Yeah.
No.
There is in any moment trying to attempt to play the ball just to stop the clock and to make a foul. So time is correct and is confirmed, and a sportsmanlike foul. Number 55 red and 2 free throws for number white 4. Let's go. Thank you, guys.
Well, it's going to be upgraded to unsportsmanlike. Montenegro will be aggrieved by that decision, but you heard the referees explain it.
Jeff, coaches everywhere from national teams and club teams are going to watch these situations in video, and they need to adjust. The stop the clock smart fouls, you've got to make a play on the ball. You can't just hack a guy or hammer a guy. You've got to make a play on the ball, and that's the learning experience and lesson for basketball fans all over the world here.
Surely I think they know that, but I think their natural instincts just kind of take over from the past. I mean, this is something that's been emphasized in recent years.
And they've got to hold themselves and their execution to a higher standard. I can't just reach or grab or get the body. I've got to make a play on the ball. Now, what makes it so difficult is we saw it in the first game. We see it here.
Spain, by the way, looking at this, getting ready to come out.
Osman threw the ball ahead and tried to avoid the foul, and the same thing here. Lowe tried to avoid the foul and threw the ball away, so it's that much more difficult to make a play on the ball.
It's unfortunate for Montenegro because they made a great comeback. They made it interesting when nobody thought it could be.
Yeah, you've got to give them credit and respect. We got a technical foul. Bosco upset about the situation, showing a little frustration. But again, give credit and respect to Montenegro, the way they battled back, the way they cut into this lead, the way they made it close. We saw Dublevic play well, Perry play well. We saw Mihailovic really impact the game.
Bosco can't get that technical foul, though. I mean, there's still a chance.
Now it's tough.
Now it takes it back up to a 6-point lead, and another more free throws. One thing we do know is that Schroeder seems to be able to make his free throws.
Yeah, he's got a lot of self-confidence. 20 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds.
So Perry has a game-high 23. Dublevic has 22, and now Schroeder has 21. Looks good, doesn't he? Have you been teaching him this?
No. That, again, Dennis Schroeder has really shown up today. He's led this team to this win.
And what I don't like is that Schroeder is engaging in a little bit of unnecessary conversation with Montenegro.
Yeah.
Idemo Kendrick, idemo Bojan, idemo Vlado, Bojan, Kendrick. Vlado, izađi preko izlice, traži loptu. Kendrick, screen for Bojan. Marko, ti si ovdje. Da pokušaj da bacimo trojku. Ti da bacimo trojku. Alo, do zadnje sekunde, ajde! Na Crnu Goru! Ajde, damo ovo, ajde.
So Montenegro on the back foot here, and Schroeder's has been outstanding. 22 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. He doesn't need to get drawn into any extras, so to speak, with Montenegro, who were kind of like chirping at him from the bench, and then he stopped and kind of engaged in a little bit of trash talk or whatever. You just don't need to do it. Just ignore it.
Right. You need, again, he's the captain. He's the leader of this team. He's played fantastic basketball today.
Because the referee might see it and think that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. There's Perry, and he's fouled by Tice. That's it. He's gone.
Perry out there dancing with the ball. Tough matchup for Tice. Again, he just got his hand on there. Hand check.
Not a good foul, really. Stop the clock. Put Perry on the line. And Dirk Nowitzki thinking about the good old days. There he is, waving to the crowd. He's, I have to admit, when he hung him up, I was like, there'll never be another player like Dirk Nowitzki, and there probably won't, but I think you just tend to think that Germany will never reach the same heights without him. But the reality is
they've got good players, but Dirk,
really good players.
Jeff, Dirk changed the game. He became that front court three-point shooter that, you know, all of a sudden now there's a stretch 4 and now there's a stretch 5. And Dirk was at the front of that, let's say, basketball revolution.
Here's Schroeder and loses it. Look out, here comes Montenegro. They've got a little chance here. If this 3 goes, look out, and it goes off the top. Mihailovic, and he's just gonna drive in, and it's not gonna go in, and it's gonna be frustration at the end for Montenegro. Perry puts it up. The 3 is not gonna count, and I think you would have to be very stupid to say that Montenegro didn't play very well in that second half, and they made this interesting.
Montenegro went down fighting.
Germany win it 85-79 over Montenegro to move into the quarterfinals. All hugs from Dennis now. It's just the heat of the competition.
He really stepped up today. Again, he played the way Germany needs him to play. And again, they needed it because at different times, it wasn't the easiest game for, you know, the complementary players.
It's a dangerous second half for Germany. I think a lot closer. Similar to France beating Hungary. Hungary came back and almost had a chance to beat them.
But again, a win is a win is a win. Germany advances. They, you know, manage the game well. We see the shooting stats, 50% from the floor for Germany. Much improved shooting percentages in the second half to 12 for 30, three-point shooting. Rebounding even, 19 assists for Germany, 9 steals Montenegro. Again, respect for Montenegro and how they battled. Germany managed it. Perry, Dublovic, and then, of course, Simonovic here with 13 points, but you've got to also recognize Mihailovic for how he played. Schroeder, and then losing Wagner to the ankle. Not the best news.
This is what it's all about there.
Yeah, to see the players with their families sharing the moment, that's really wonderful.
To be able to look back and watch that video one day. Who knows, maybe the little Schroeders will become great players one day, and we can share that moment again. Mauro Lowe, Gordy Herbert. So Germany outscored 55-37 in the second half. Got a little closer than they wanted. So full marks to Montenegro. You just have to have so much respect for these Montenegro guys like Dublovic, especially. He's just such a great pro. And just obviously, Valencia won't let him go. He's been there for over a decade, so it tells you something right there. But Schroeder, if he can continue to get better, and the big concern now, you worry about Wagner, who left with the sprained ankle. He definitely came down on it. Will it be okay by the next time Germany play? Will it be stiff? They're going to need their best team ready to rock and roll, and they're already without Weiler-Babb.
Again, you got to be really pleased if you're Germany, the way you performed in Cologne, getting this hard-fought win here. The first quarter, they just completely took control of the game, and then they managed it down the stretch. Teaming important at times in the second half. Again, Perry, really impressive in that second half for Montenegro.
Do you think that had Montenegro had some better execution and gotten the ball to Dublovic in the first half, it could have been a different story?
It could have been a different game. They did not establish Dublovic like they wanted to, and they dug the hole. But then again,
Germany kind of took their foot off the pedal a little bit in the second half.
And the change to the zone changed the rhythm of the game. And again, give credit for the Montenegro offense. They found a way to get some buckets in the second half and really cut into the lead. You could argue they just ran out of time.
Well, 3 down, 1 more to go. Spain, Lithuania coming up next. We've watched France win in overtime over Turkey, Slovenia hold off Belgium, and now Germany have an unexpectedly close encounter against Montenegro in the end. But they win, and the Schroeder family, all smiles, and the Tice family as well, everybody for Germany. Montenegro gained some respect to why they battled in that second half and made it close, but it wasn't enough. Germany move on to the quarterfinals.